Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome, one and all. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome. Hold on, I forgot to do that. Get out of here, you. Boom, there it is. Welcome, one and all. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Gatewalkers, featuring these wonderful and incredible people here who are the patrons of my channel and help me keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. Guys, tell everyone at home a wonderful, good time zone.
Good morning.
Hi,
Good
everybody.
afternoon.
Good morning.
Has everybody been drinking water? Has everybody eaten a meal if it's that time yet?
Jeez, frickin' call me out straight away. What the fuck? Okay, well.
That's what I'm here
I've
for
got
now.
water. Fuck.
You better, damn.
Jeez. Cutthroat. Anyway, so guys, what are we doing here? We are playing a tabletop role-playing game known as Pathfinder. It is, of course, an RPG by the lovely folks at Paizo, in which I take on the titular role of the Game Master, while my players play the role of the heroes, protagonists, and otherwise victims of all of the nonsense that happens. It is my job to arbitrate the rules, to play out the characters that they will encounter, and of course control the narrative based on the consequences of my heroes' actions. My players try to ruin everything I prepare for. Now, before we get started though, we have a few more people to thank. We have, of course, our lovely and amazing sponsors to give a quick shout out to, so let's do that super fast. After I move this and get rid of that weird shadow. Get out of here, shadow. So, starting with, of course, none other than our first sponsor, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artwork you see on stream at every given time. Guys, Hero Forge is an amazing, bespoke 3D model making software that allows you to create, boom, 3D miniatures for your tabletop adventures. So go and check them out. Just be aware that at the moment they are having some distribution issues with their physical products, but fear not, dear heroes and adventurers, for you can also have your STLs downloaded from the website so that you can have them 3D printed locally. If you know a 3D printer or have a 3D printer of yourself, yeah, you can make your characters at home as well. High quality minis, amazing designs, and so much customization, it will blow your mind. So yeah, go check out Hero Forge. Alternatively, if you are a Hero Forge subscriber, you can make a ton of these really cool tokens for your VTTs at home as well. Secondly, every epic game deserves to sound equally epic as well, and for that, my friends, we use none other than Syrinscape for the beautiful soundscapes that you will hear over the course of today's game. Literally, building ambience is one of the finest things that a GM can do in order to really immerse their players into a setting. Picture this: a dark, decrepit forest. The sound of the creatures in the woods, the birds, the creatures moving through the underbrush, all suddenly silent, as our heroes see a small hut in the distance with a glowing embered light burning from a dimly lit fireplace. The sudden creak of a door as it opens, revealing an elderly woman who gestures with a tall, bony finger. As you enter, you feel danger lurking. The walls seem to stare at you. The cobwebs filled with spiders crawling along the walls. The elderly woman tells you to take a seat, to wait for a moment, for she has something for you. You look around and see leather couches. You pause to think what leather it might be. As you wait, you hear a pot stirring in the kitchen, bubbling and hissing and spitting, almost as if it were calling a warning for you to get out before it's too late. So yeah, sound effects are really cool. So go check out Syrinscape, because Syrinscape is a fucking awesome thing for you as a GM. Yeah. And then last of all,
Very creepy.
thank you. I mean, look, it's just, horror's my thing. And then, of course, we have, last but not least, we have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice. All this cool stuff, all of the cool stuff you see here. Fantasy Grounds helps me as a GM manage all of my online games and keep all the rules and the story and all my notes kept into a nice, understandable and readable place, and also allows references for my players and myself to be able to dive into things. Guys, calm the fuck down. I haven't even gotten to the donations yet. You fucking anyway. Sorry, my audience likes to jump the gun on this. But before we get into our next bit, let's of course introduce ourselves to the amazing storytellers that will be joining me across the table. These heroes will now tell you about their about the characters. Let's see. Let's give you guys some music. We don't often put music on while you guys tell your characters stories, but I found a really cool soundtrack that I would love to use. Yes, here we go. Haha. All right. Let me see. Huh? Okay, cool. So, starting us off with none other than our lovely elven hero Lushara, our dear friend OG Lava Kitten.
Hello. I'm playing Ushara, an elven witch who is on the search for her brother, her missing twin brother that she's been trying to find and thought she saw through the portal that she stepped through, and then came out missing 8 months, had some physical changes, and is very concerned about the whole thing. And right now is in a really scary area with lots of scary things. And yeah, she's like wondering how she got here.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Next up, playing the role of the mighty dwarf Bilratar, we have the wonderful Schoolii.
Yes, so Bilratar, who is secretly trying to find information about those that obliterated his former comrades, and let's be fair, is using the intellectual prowess of everyone else around him to solve his riddles for him. Which does mean he tries to protect them most of the time. Although it does like pushing your semi towards other things.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of playing the role of our skeletal sorcerer Arsini, we have the one and only Immersion Diversion.
Hello, I'm Neil, and I play Arsini. Well, he started out as a human, and when he walked through a gate under what he thought would make him gain some fame, in fact, his ultimate fame that he wished for, he came out a skeleton, and was just super confused. So he's just trying to figure out why he became a skeleton, and at the same time, just trying not to die, because he just wants to figure that out. And as a skeleton, he is super, super fragile. So when Billitar throws him out, he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll just go invisible." I don't know. As a sorcerer, his bloodline is the I forgot what the wind genie was, but he is the genie bloodline.
That is a djinn.
The djinn, or it's the illusion one. Sorry, I did write it down. It's the oh yeah, the djinn. Sorry, thank you.
All right.
And yeah, Arseni just loves music as well, so he plays as much as he can when available, including incorporating in some of his music or in just some of his magic. So yeah.
Okay. Following up and backing up our team with their survival instincts is the elf Aelith, played by our dear friend Jen.
Hello, I play Aelith. I came upon this ragtag team saving a unicorn, and now I'm down in a pit because Arseni's girlfriend decided it would be a good idea to try and caused trouble for the rest of the group. So now we need to see what happens.
It's true, it's true. And last but certainly not least, playing the role of Viv, the puppet summoner, is our dear friend McBluff.
Hi, Dad. How are you today?
Hi, I am well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. So yeah, during some non-specified point during the time in the gate, a little poppet was turned into a real problem, and now is trying to find the child they once belonged to, hopeful that they can be friends for real now. But first has to save her current friends, as one is trapped in a terrible flesh pit with a terrible flesh monster that's trying to eat her bones.
Indeed they are. I have a question for the whole group, because I've asked this
Yeah.
of another group as well, and I don't remember if it was this group. But is there a particular reason everyone always, when they ask to describe their characters, reflects towards the recap of the episode?
I just enjoy it. It's fun for me.
Okay, just checking. Because yes, I mean, it's important to know your current state of being. But I always say to myself, like, if you haven't watched from last week, this is just some gobbledygook at this point. It's like beast,
That's why I do
thing,
it.
bleh. But yeah, but what if they leave before I get a chance to explain what it is?
Then they get a taste of what they're missing.
Mm.
They're like,
Yep.
oh, I
I
could
see.
be hearing
See,
about
that makes
bone-eating
sense. That
beasts.
makes sense. Okay, I understand that.
I mean,
But-
some of us have also watched other streams where you yelled at the players for not, and
I did. I
clarifying
just don't remember if it
things,
was this
so-
group or not, because I'm pretty sure it
No.
wasn't. I'm pretty sure if it
Gotta
wasn't.
call me out like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
After that,
was,
you'd asked us to make sure that we
70s.
incorporate.
Mm.
Yes,
This,
that's
this
what I'm
feels
remembering.
this feels like this. Yeah, it's starting to feel like reshaping history over here.
That's fair. And last but not least, of course, and sir not appearing in this film is our dear friend Nick, who plays the role of Elink, our half-dwarf elf druid, who is not appearing today because they are indeed enjoying a well-deserved rest. Nick, please, wherever you are, I hope you are getting some rest. But before we get into our recap and today's episode, we have one last person to thank, and that is, of course, you guys. Guys in chat, thank you so much for being here and for being a part of the show. Just having you guys watch along makes each one of these episodes even better. So, as a thank you, first of all, we have a number of rewards to keep our games as interactive as possible. Firstly, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time to redeem channel point rewards, of which we have 2 awards currently already available. Vortaria has given inspiration to Aelith, meaning your next D20 roll is at advantage. And we have Scots in Dakota, who has given the same to Lushara. There are other rewards as well, such as insight bonuses if you think my players need to get a wiggle on and you need to give them a clue, or if you have wandering monsters, wandering bosses, tons of cool stuff there as well. So go check those out. Now, for those of you who want to help support the Dead Aussie Gamer and all of the endeavors that we do, we have, of course, Dag's monthly bill donations, which help towards, of course, just, honestly, just keeping me fed, making sure I can pay my mortgage. This is my full-time job for the most part. So, hey, if you guys want to help me keep doing it, then, yeah, feel free to. But, of course, we do not ask for anything for free here at the Dad Aussie Gamer channel. So, for $5, if you donate to the stream, you can award one of these little red markers to a player of your choice, or provide me with one of these little purple markers here, which I will put one down now. Boop, because we got a donation from Malakisa for one of them.
Yeah, 2, because it was 50.
Sorry, there was 2.
Yeah, because it was a 50.
Oh yeah, makes sense. I get 2. Yay, I'll take 2. So ta-da! There we go. We have. From our dear friend Malakisa, thank you so much. These little bad boys here are jinx points. They can be used by bad guys to make an encounter slightly more difficult, have the bad guys roll with advantage, or counteract one of these nasty green things. These are the red markers are hero points. They can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. That is what the players can do. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks of cards I have in front of me. The first deck is the Heroic Action deck, which is a heroic action, a free action, a one-use item that you can give to a player of your choice. They can also be used as hero points, and they're pretty useful and quite powerful. Or, if you wish to, that $10 can go towards a a plot twist / flashback. I will draw 3 cards from this deck of inspired plot twists and incorporate yours into the game. So that's the $10 reward there. They're fun. They keep me on my toes as a GM and make things fun. Yay. Then, of course, we have our $20 donation, which, of course, is the golden natural 20s, of which we have been given a natural 20 for me and a natural 20 for Viv. So thank you again to Malakisa for your
Thank you,
kindness
Molly.
and generosity. Mwah. You lovely,
Thank
beautiful
you.
human. So yes, so these natural 20s, they go for that. And I think I also just saw a donation from Christina,
Another jinx point.
who has given me another jinx point. Yeah. Bring the jinx on. I love it. Okay. So yes, natural 20s are nat 20s. That's it. $20 for a 20. That's literally it. Because sometimes you just need stuff to work. And it doesn't want to, and then you just go, it just works. So yeah. Then we have our $50 donation, which of course is a boss buff, making an encounter more difficult, deadly, changing the terrain, upping the stakes, making things more volatile. It is a big boost to the encounter the group is facing. Or a magic item of your choice. You can either, you pick a player, they either get an item you design, your own homebrew item, or you can ask me to design an item, which is usually part of a bigger set, or you can provide them a magic item of their choosing from their wish list. Alternatively, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and decided to choose violence, no, I already did the boss buff. What am I saying? I'm in automated mode. Then we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is, of course, a big old donation, which, of course, is it goes a long way to supporting the channel and making sure that we can do what we do. It is a huge shift in what the group is currently doing. Last week, the secret menu item was purchased, and our dear friend Arsini had a secret admirer, the lovely Leiko, a vivisectionist working for the bad guy who fell deeply and madly in love with Arsini. So that's the kind of scope of the things we do with our $100 secret menu item. Now, for this
Can only
particular
police
week,
things off in games.
yeah, that's true. Now, for this particular secret menu item, we will have a incursion event. Basically, one of our players has ties to the realm of the Fey kind. And the Fey kind of don't like the area of the world our heroes are in, which is, of course, the Shadowfell. Or as it's called here, the Nighthold. So, what is going to happen for the $100 secret menu item is we are going to have an incursion of these Fey creatures. Who they will be associated with, how they will interact with them, and what it will mean for our heroes, well, that is to be found out. But a Fey incursion is on the mark. Okay? Cool. All right, well, with that being said, I think we are now all caught up. So, everyone ready?
Yep. Just wait and see what McClover's $15 is for.
Oh, I'll guess. It is 1 for Aelith and 2 jinx points.
That'd be my guess.
Because McClover is a man of culture. Oh, a heroic action for Aelith and a hero point. Oh, I see. I was wrong. I apologize. He was still a man of culture. Still very much a man of culture. All right. Let's do that hero point. Heroic action. Aelith. Pick a number between 1 to 3, and we will give you your heroic action. What have you got?
Let's go 3.
All right. Shake It Off is the first one. Daring Attempt is the second, and your third is Run and Shoot. Play when you take the walk action. As a free action with no penalties towards your incremental firing, you may take a free ranged strike at any point during that movement. That's pretty dope. That is literally just a free attack when you move.
That's awesome.
That's
Perfect
rad.
for Aelith.
All right, that's perfect for Aelith. All right, Aelith, that is your free action. Dang, that's a good one. All right. Cool. Well, without any further ado, Our journey began many moons ago, as our heroes, who had been banded together thanks to the efforts of a professor named Edward Rittleson. Let me just draw him up here. There we go. Hold on, wait. Let me change the music real quick. Okay. There. Okay. Now, give me something better. Come on. Okay, here we go. Thank you. One more time. With feeling. Aha. All right. Now, our journey began when Professor Edward Riddleson, the man you see before you, gathered our heroes up, those who had shared one very common incident that had occurred 8 months prior. All seemed to have been drawn to these mysterious elven gates known as the Iadara, seeing on the other side visions of their greatest desires. Being drawn to these visions, our heroes were pulled within, but then vanished, returning 8 months later with no memory of what transpired, only a mark, a singular mark on their person, a tattoo on their body, which earned them the names, the Gatewalkers. The 8 months that went awry were then referred to as the missing moments, and Edward Rittleson was looking into what transpired, hoping that our heroes could come to some answers as to who or what was responsible. Searching in the lands of the River Kingdoms, they were encountered by a group of mad cultists who they learnt were in possession of something known as the Shade Wither Key, a tool capable of activating the very elven gates that our heroes disappeared through. But the cultist was not working alone. An evil shadow fae by the name of Kaneepo the Slim was now in possession of the Shade Wither Key, and our heroes journeyed away from the lands of Galarian and into the Nighthold in order to find and do battle with Kaneepo, to claim the Shade Wither Key for themselves. But such a task would not be easy, as Kaneepo the Slim seems to be walking hand in hand with destiny. Prophecies of our heroes' arrival have been foretold. They have even been referred to as Kaneepo's chosen, destined to take on the role of the Slim and free him from his captivity in the Shadow Realm. Well, given that this Kaneepo is responsible not only for the disappearance of so many people in the River Kingdoms, the terrorizing of the townsfolk, and of course the birth of the dreaded obnubilate curse, a curse that kills elves exposed to its dreaded nature. The villain at the head of this large tree known as Kaneepo's court may be the most dangerous thing our heroes have faced yet. But before they get there, they must first deal with the encounter they find themselves in, as during their exploration, heading towards Kaneepo's throne room, they have encountered Leiko, the vivisectionist, who at first was about to allow our heroes passage into Kaneepo's court, but her faith, her loyalty wavered for just a moment, gazing at Arsini's beauty, and was stripped, taken by Kaneepo, but not before Aelith was dropped into a trap just beneath this room and into a vault filled with bones and skeletons, as well as a creature, an amalgamation of stitched flesh. And it is here that our heroes continue. So, rolling for initiative, which I will do now.
Yep.
All right.
And just to catch up, everyone bar Aelith has got another inspiration.
Hey, very freaking nice. All right. Everyone. No, Aelith does have an inspiration.
Yeah, so the shower's now got 2, and everyone else has 1
Oh, okay, cool.
in
Yeah.
total.
Cool. All right, so just remember that for your for your D20 rolls. Everyone for their first roll is at advantage. Lashara, your first 2 are at advantage. All right. Viv, you're up first. Again, you've watched as Aelith plummeted down into the depths of the trap at the foot of this large steel table. As she descends down, Bilratar quickly made haste over and dropped a rope down and is calling out as Lashara continues to fire into the darkness with her divine lances, trying to strike at some manner of monster lurking in the dark. Viv, what do you do?
Okay, the first thing they're gonna do is, let's see. Oh, come on now. Could you share the map with me, please?
Never. There you go.
Oh man. Thank you. They're going to kind of jump up onto the actual observation table to see what's going on. Can they
As you do
see?
so, I need an acrobatics check for you.
Oh, is it still slanted? I thought it was put back up. Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
I was going to say, because we had Elling standing on it at the end of the...
Yeah, and I was gonna have her fall as well, but
Oh.
Nick's not here, and I can't kill Nick's character when Nick's not here. Okay, look, I can make a stupid voice and have them just be there, or I could just Dragon Ball Z, warp them out, and pretend it's a movie, and then go, "Oh, there you are. You were there the whole time."
Acrobatics, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. All right, with a 14, that's fine. Oh wait, no, 21, even better. Yep, you're good. You're fine. It's a slanty table. You're not going in. It's mostly used for disposal. So after the vivisectionist is done cutting people up, she just sort of slides the meat into the hole.
Entirely. That's fair. Can I see the mass of flesh and terribleness?
Do you have dot vision?
I think I do. Yeah, I should. Yes.
Then yes, you can absolutely see this terrible conglomeration of various stitched creatures.
No.
There it is. Blech.
So seeing that it's kind of like pulling on Aelith, or at least has pulled Aelith down further and is just kind of squabbling around, I think Viv is first just going to try to stun this thing, so it's going to cast Daze on it.
All right. As you begin to conjure your magics, they begin to flow through you and fire downwards, trying to daze the creature.
All right. And do I put caster attack on the
I believe it's a saving throw, yes?
Yes.
Then
So
drop
it'd be
the
cast,
saving
right?
throw onto the creature.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good.
All right.
There we go.
All right. It has failed to save against your daze
Failed?
effect. You may drop
Alright,
the
that
daze.
means-
Yep, that means you drop
Good.
daze on him.
So takes no damage, but is stunned 1.
All right.
So let me get that condition on him.
Yep.
There
He
we go.
is stunned 1. He will lose 1 turn as boom, the creature sways, staggered in its space. As
Leave
we
my
then-
friend alone, you big weird bird!
All right. Aelith,
And
you're up because you moved and 2 actions to fire
I was
daze.
just gonna say, and that's my turn.
Oh, very well. Yes. Carry on. Aelith, you're up next.
Okay. Let's see. I'm right next to it. I am.
You are.
You climb the rope and get out of
I'm
it.
gonna. Is the rope where it dropped on the side that I'm at? Can I get to that?
The rope from dangling where it is probably right next to the creature. Because remember, it's currently being held by Bilratar.
Yeah, I did say I tried to aim it at Aelith, so
Yeah, but again,
And you had-
you know, physics
go over
doesn't,
the top.
you know, physics doesn't, you know, work in a way that you kind of throw it at her and then it just sort of creates like a tension
no,
zip
but it
line.
might at least
No.
the end of it might be at her feet.
It'll go straight down.
Yeah, down.
Yeah,
the
on
end was
top,
already
which-
down
which-
there.
Yeah, but look, yeah, okay, but you see where you are?
Hmm.
Down is on top of the creature.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
then I am going
Oh, shit.
to.
There. It's fine. It's stunned, which I'm trying to figure out what that does.
Yeah.
I know what it does. I'm just double checking. But anyway, carry on.
So I want to. I'm going to move around, and I'm going to try and get at least another 5 feet away if there's space.
Yeah,
And
no, it's a
I
whole room.
Okay. I want to attack. I gotta get to the right screen. So since I moved, I have to do this. Oh, that wasn't good. Let me try
Also-
again.
Yeah. Also, remember you do need to drop it onto the creature.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. I can do that
So
again.
hold on. So to clarify, right now you're using Hunter's Shot, the attack. You do need to declare your actions as you do them. So step one.
Oh,
use
I'm
your-
sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So you're moving.
Yeah.
Then you're using
Yes,
Hunter's
that's
Shot
the-
as the second action, and now your third action,
Yes.
you're taking your actual firing shot. So as you've marked the creature as your prey, you've taken back your bow and launched it. You are at an advantage, a 23. Whoops. Hold on one second. There we go. A 23 will hit the creature with a regular attack. So now you can drop
Okay.
your damage from that.
Okay.
All right. 4 points of damage as part of the thick hide seems to soak up the arrow as it hits its body.
Okay.
Dak?
Yes.
Actually, realized that it wouldn't be stunned because that's a critical fail. I don't think it critically failed.
Oh, so it's not stunned?
Not stunned.
Very well. It is not stunned. How
Sorry,
dare you
just
lie to
didn't
me?
realize you said critically.
Trust me again, and you will regret it.
I already regret it, Doug.
Yeah,
I regret
it's
many.
Okay. Cool. Aelith, that was a beautiful shot, and you have repositioned yourself. However, you are still the only one down there and in danger.
Yep.
After Aelith's attacks, we now go to Arsini, our sorcerer. What do you do?
All right.
As you've just witnessed, Lako, the vivisectionist, who was just kind of like really genuinely apologizing to you for having to turn on your friend, suddenly be dragged into the shadows by Kaneepo.
I think Arseni would have been on the ground, kind of like, oops, just right above there, just being like, let go.
Sorry, just a minute. You just said, I think Arseni would have been on the ground, kind of like, oops. And I was like, could you imagine
Oh.
just this really tense moment? And the skeleton looking down going, whoops. Fuck.
I was trying to move my character and it was
No, I
showing
know.
up
I
as the,
realized you just made some
yeah.
sort of fantasy grasp mistake, but the way you'd said it was just so beautiful. Okay, carry on.
Like, oh no.
Bitch, he would have just been like, let go! Like, damn you!
Kaneepo.
What's it? Kaneepo! Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, so he'd, but realizing that Aelith is down in the pit, he will get up and he'll help. Or at least he would. Then he saw Bilratar throw the rope in. So Arseni will go over to the lever and just kind of get ready for when Aelith comes up. And then just say like, Bilratar, let me know when she's up. Or I guess I can see her from here. But so basically, I will hold I guess two of my actions for you. Aelith
Okay, so
next
to
turn
start off
does
with,
make it
that
up.
is not what you can do because holding an action costs an action, and you have to define what that action is. But I want to take a moment here. Actually, can I do
Oh,
a quick
sorry.
PSA here? This is a good chance. We're a learning stream, right? We're learning to play Pathfinder, stuff like that. Neil, I'm very impressed. You've actually used a technique that I tell people to do all the time when it comes to role playing in any RPG. Guys, here's a really cool tip for role playing if you struggle to think quickly and on your feet. If you start by having your character observe the world around you and recap what had previously happened, you not only buy yourself enough time to actually consider what you're doing, but you also give a chance to have your character react to the other things going on. So the way he turned around and said, now, I know Aelith is down in the bottom of the pit, and I've seen Bilratar dropping his rope down. I want to move up to the lip of the edge, and I want to, look over to Bilratar and say, hey, listen, let me know when she gets up there. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't need to do any of that. What does that actually mean? Nothing. It just means I've moved over to the edge. However, you do need to have an idea of what you want to do at this point. So, but it's still really cool, and I want to give high props to Neil for that, because it is a seamless way to say, hang on a sec, I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing. But I wanted to point it out. I know, I just wanted to point it out because that is actually the way I like to see it done. I don't like it when people like sort of, especially on a stream, sit there and go, hang on, I'm just reading my ability here. Okay, it's no, I can't use that ability. It's not a Monday. Oh, you know what? I haven't even opened Fantasy Grounds. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Which I also do.
Yes. So full props to Neil. Neil, in fact, Neil, I'll tell you what. Instead of getting advantage, I'm going to give you triple advantage for your next D20 roll. That's what you get because you did a good. You did like that was aces.
Aw.
Could not have done that scene even better. Couldn't have done that scene better. But Neil, here's the thing. A readied action in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is one more action than whatever action you are readying. So let's say you are readying to help Aelith up. This is the aid action, which takes 1. And if you are readying it for when Aelith is within reach, that would cost you your second action. Make sense?
Well, no, I was readying my action to pull the lever to close the doors for when Aelith got up.
Sweet. All right. So that'll
That's
cost
what
you
I
the 2
was
actions
doing.
left over. And your trigger, which is the important bit as well, is once Aelith has been removed out of the thing, I'm going to pull the lever and do that. Yeah. So you need the trigger, then the action. Go. Okay. That is done. Bilratar, you are the person who's cued the signal. When Aelith comes up, you signal Arsini, and Arsini's going to slam the door, slam the trapdoor closed. Hey, across the stream. Good to see you. Mwah! Lovely, beautiful legend you. I hope you are well. Also, hi, Cass. And all the people in chat. Sorry, I'm very backed up on chat. I haven't had a chance to look at it for a little bit. All right. Next up, we have Bilratar.
Yes. Sybil, who was on his belly with this rope, has just seen Aelith effectively run away from where it was. So looking around, can I see if the base of this, what was a stone table that tipped up, has a suitable anchor point to tie the rope to?
Ooh, good question. Let's give you a cursory perception check. You already know that the table in the center of the room is not, only because it obviously is quite mechanical. Ooh, nice. All right.
I was just hoping with the tip.
Okay, with an 18, behind you is is like just sort of a big stack of shelves and the like that they've kept books and odds and ends and things like that. But the shelves are not just set into the walls, but also have these little struts that run between the shelves to keep them stable. You could probably tie it around these struts if you throw a couple of books to the ground and then make that space around those little like small bits of like what look to be maybe wood like struts.
Yep. Very well. So Bilratar will start by securing the end of the rope so it's not just in his own hands.
Okay, done. So
Perception.
move perception check to look around, and I'm gonna say you can reach it from there. So you've just tied up and secured that. You have one more action if you want to use it.
Yep. The last one, because seeing that Aelith was running away, is he's going to rappel down to land on top of this thing's back.
Oh, dang. Ooh, this is pretty heroic. So I'm going to tell you what. I will, if you would like, consume your inspiration to allow you to leap on top of the creature and make a free attack. In lieu of making an athletics check, if you make an attack and hit, you land on its back and you've struck it. But if you fail, you will land and miss, but be directly beneath it.
I will take that.
Done and done. Your inspiration has been consumed. Make your attack as you fall down, leaping down onto it. That is a miss. All right, unfortunate. So, as you've gone past, you've swung your axe down. Now, unfortunately, the creature was not stunned by the daze of Viv's blast and turns its, like, one googly eye upwards to see you as it stretches its arc back in a very unnatural kind of way. Bilratar, you land, poof, hitting the ground reasonably hard onto the bones beneath you, taking 9 points of damage from the fall. And now poised underneath the talons and claws of this amalgamated corpse that you see before you. Do you have any reaction to this?
Just a. Forgot to stick the landing.
Yep.
You probably just hear that echo out from the bombest pit.
Absolutely.
Bill, everyone up, not everyone down. Bill.
Hey, look, running.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. Also, you know. Yeah, I guess that's happening. Lushara, you're up next.
Okay. Lushara is panicked. She just saw Bill go down, and I can see the creature where I am. Correct?
100%, yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to scream down at the monster, freeze, and use command.
Ooh.
Okay. Command begins to resonate from your voice as it kind of echoes and shapes outwards. As it does so, however, the golem does not understand your language, as it is just a pile of animated meat. And the command order of freeze does not do anything for it, I'm afraid.
More cursing from Lushara.
She curses in Elven. Glad notice California madness.
Stop.
Yeah. there you go.
Language, Lashara. Language.
Aim it down there with her Captain America shield.
Okay.
Captain America.
So, that's 2 actions for your command.
And she's just gonna be very disappointed that in the end her turn.
Okay. If you want, as a suggestion, you can also help secure the rope that Bilratar tied up.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do
Cool.
that then. I'll
Sweet.
go double check his work. Put some extra knots in there.
Nice.
Keep adding knots. Just anxiously like more knots, more knots.
All right. You hear a strange sound, a clicking noise coming from the beak of this crazed creature. Bilratar, you are underneath it. It looks at you and then lets loose this almost lion-like growl as it then swats at you with a claw. For a critical hit.
Oh, I can see him from here actually. Can I use a reaction?
Sure, I'm listening.
I'm
yeah,
gonna use
yeah.
Genie's Veil.
Genie's Veil, which does what?
It gives him a, it says, the target vanishes, bursts of bright colors, sparkles, reappearing instantly. They become concealed against the triggering attack and until the end of the current creature's turn.
All right. As you do so, you cast Genie's Veil, and wind begins to rise up from behind Bilratar, creating a... Oh, wait, you don't have any focus points left.
Oh yeah, because I tried using it against... I tried using it against someone that it didn't work against, I guess, because...
Unfortunate.
It was during the... Dang it. It was during the centaur battle, I think.
Unfortunate. Well,
we've refocused since then, though.
We did.
Which battle was it?
The centaur.
No, you
The
actually
centaur
have.
battle?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
because
think
we
you
spent
have.
time in the.
Oh
painting
yeah,
room,
no,
spent
you
time
did in the gallery.
library.
Yeah. You would have had that focus. You would have
Oh,
had that
okay.
focus. All right, which means you have concealment. So I'm gonna try that attack again, and I'm only gonna be paying attention to the concealment. All right, it is still gonna hit.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so the critical hit does go through. Bilritar, give me a number between 1 to 5.
Number 2.
1 and 2 we have. From chop to groin. Dang.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a bad one. Triple damage.
Falls down.
Oh, that's not great either, but we'll throw that in there. Okay. So that's from chop to groin. Why was it 46? Oh, it was a second crit.
That was a critical hit, wasn't it? So that means dying goes up by 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you should be dying 3, I think.
No, that would put me straight to dying 4 because I was already on winded 2.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Does that... I think that kills you then.
We have a hero. We can
No.
use a hero point.
Yeah. Can I have a hero point stay at
No.
1, please?
Yeah, I think you can. That's fine. All right. So again, thank you to chat for these lovely hero points that help keep my players alive. Bilritar, you managed to wear that attack remaining on 1 hit point. You are still wounded 2. You are on no dying value, which is good. But I'll read this out for you. You still do need to make this check though, because before I take the hero point, from chop to groin, triple damage, and you must succeed a fort save or die. So this might take a second hero point from you. 23? I think a 23 is fine. Let me just double check here. Target number is 19. Yes, you're fine.
Oh.
All right. So,
A 19?
Yeah.
What is this crit card?
the crit card is, what's it called? From chops to groin.
Chop to groin.
Look, I'll read it. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
It's right there.
I'd imagine it's 19 because it's standard DC for level 3.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. All right. So Bilritar, you wear that one. But the creature is not done. It uses a move action to then use like this kind of vestigial wing to leap over, thinking it obviously has killed Bilritar. He's felt Bilritar's flesh rip clean out from underneath him, and he leaps over and with his vicious beak-like appendage tries to chomp onto Aelith. This is the second attack of the creature.
Ooh.
This is why Dag has a GM screen. normally I would lie and say, oh no, a crit fumble, how weird. But I guess I'll instead just crit a second time.
Oh, divine
Aye!
intervention.
Witchy Mama coming in with the divine intervention. Thank you for helping my players. All right, let's see how this goes. Hey! I mean,
Hey.
but I'm gonna re-roll that. Look, I don't mind. Jinx point. I'm gonna re-roll it. Look, I don't mind it not critting, but I am
That's totally
absolutely not gonna take a nat 1. Hell no. But dang it, Witchy Mama. Okay. Okay, that's a regular miss. Okay, I'll leave that. I'll leave that. Okay. Okay. So, as it comes through with its teeth, these massive beaks snap, barely missing Aelith, as Aelith manages to dodge out of the way. Returning us then to the top of the round. To Viv.
That's not looking good down there, is it?
Well, with one claw, it seemed to like. I mean, let me go with this way. You can usually kind of tell when you see an animal attack based on how the movement of the person they're attacking happens to be. This creature is strong, like a bear strong, and Bilritar was being thrown by this blow like he was a ragdoll. This is not something you should really be fighting, and especially not in Bilritar's condition, unless someone had divine healing. But no one has to. Just saying.
Okay, let's see. I was expecting you to do that much, so I need to reconsider real quick.
Also, never Votaria. Never.
Was originally going to, just throw down a telekinetic projectile, just throw something at this thing. Just like,
There are
maybe
tons
that's
of
not gonna do.
there are tons of bones and skulls and things like that, all on the floor in that little lair that he's got. So yeah, you can launch one of them at him if you want.
No, I think. What?
It's the creature.
Oh, okay. Instead of that, I think we'll focus more on making sure his friends stay alive, and is going to use infectious enthusiasm. With enchanted gusto, you encourage yourself to get things done and share your motivation with your allies. Gain a +1 status bonus to your choice of attack rolls, will saves, or charisma-based skill checks. I will pick attack rolls. During the spell's duration, an ally who observed you casting a spell and was within 30 feet of you, when you did so, can take a single action, which has the concentrate trait, to gain the same bonus you choose until the start of its next turn.
All right. So what that means is, anyone who is within 30 foot of Viv may use one action in order to gain a +1 bonus to their attack, as per their ability.
Yep.
All right. So that takes you 2 actions to cast Viv. You have 1 last remaining. Oh, cross the stream. How the hell? Cross, look, listen here, you. I see how much you've been lurking in my stream. Okay, buddy? I've had it up to here. The fact that you have that many channel points, the fact that you have enough channel points to do that offends me. Okay?
Thank you, Cross.
Well, I guess.
We're not
Bilratar,
offended,
who is
Cross.
Bilratar's god?
What a question.
Let me get to the notes. Gorum, apparently.
Gorum. Ah, God. All right. All right. Let's take a moment here.
I know it's not one that we usually get on your streams.
No, and we won't get him ever again. Because Gorum died in the canon. He's the fallen god that's about to. Okay, sorry. Little side quest here. In the Pathfinder actual lore that's a progressive story, this year is the War of the Immortals, where Gorum died, straight up been killed. His blood fell to earth and has started a world war, and a new battle is being held to replace him as the god of war. Wild.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, Gorum's dead. Gorum died. I was like, oh, man, I'm like really emotional about it too. All right. Anyway. Cue music. Bilratar, your vision fades from time to time, and amongst the bones and detritus around you, strolls in what looks to be a warrior, clad in thick armor, covered in what looks to be these regalia and raiments of a mountain cleaved in half by a great broadsword. A clear champion of the great Gorum. He moves over to you, striding without any care for the foe you have before you. And he reaches down to grab at your hand. What do you do?
So as he goes down to reach for the hand, I'd imagine the soldier in him starts to come in, and he almost tries to go into an immediate salute to his, like a superior officer.
All right. As you do so, he seems to be trying to help you to your feet. And as he grabs hold of your forearm, he pulls you up, and you feel a searing, sizzling on your forearm. As this happens, you see what looks to be the symbol of a cross appearing on your forearm, as this nameless knight salutes you in return before walking back across the river Styx. One might say returning across the stream. Look, I tried my best, okay? Fuck you. Which, of course, as you conduct this, have restored full hit points. All of your abilities and spells and etc. have been recharged as if you have undergone a full rest. You have received the blessing of Gorum. Praise be.
Does that clear the wounds as well?
Yeah, all the wounds, everything. You are fully restored.
Yay.
Okay.
Can go down a few more times now.
God damn it. Okay. Thank you, Cross. Back to the battle. Now, Viv. No, I don't like that one. You know what? Let's give it hero music this time. There we go. Can make it more upbeat. There we go. Now, as our heroes continue, Viv, you cast your spell. You had one last action.
Let's see. I think.
Strangely enough, as you cast this spell, Birotar is fully restored. You look at your hands and you're like, unlimited power. I am so powerful. I didn't even know I could do this.
Oh, this brings up so many ethical questions. Is movement an action or is it just something you can do? Like, would I be able to just get off the?
Yeah, that's a movement. Done.
Would I give it? Yeah. And it's just going to take the movement to go where Lushar is, basically, to help secure if needed. But it's just kind of like on the sidelines at the moment, ready to do whatever they need.
Sure. Nice. You know what? In those cases, I always recommend to my players, you can always ask your fellow teammates in character if there's any place they think you could be in order to help the situation. You are standing right next to Lashara.
I'll look at Lashara. Okay. I think I have the power of God. I don't know. What do I do?
It's just the power of God.
What? Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
More knots. I don't know.
More knots.
We're both
all right, you
now.
both start making more knots. As you guys are doing so, down on the floor, you suddenly watch as the rope starts to... More knots! More knots!
Less knots.
Aelith, the creature now stands in front of you.
Are new to adventuring.
Yes, it's true. All right. Yes. Battle. Danger. Evil. Creature. Noms. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Best with my bow, so I am gonna try and race to a good spot where I can hopefully get a good enough shot at it.
All right. It watches you, training its eyes towards you.
I am going to do
precision shot.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Do another one of those. No.
You're getting. Yep. So you get. So that's your. I think your third attack on that tree that we made for you.
But is that, since I moved though, that's considered?
No, because Hunter's Mark already applies. That's just there until the end of the battle.
Oh.
So you do not need to do that again. So you're good.
Okay. So I can do the third one then.
Correct. So move, and then it takes 2 actions to do the third shot.
Okay. And then there's the +1, correct?
Yes. No, actually no. That's
just...
only that's only if you took an action to concentrate and then gain it, which you could do if you like instead of moving. Because keeping in mind, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, there is no penalty for you firing in melee. If they have an attack of opportunity, if they have an attack of opportunity, yes, they can. But most creatures in Pathfinder 2nd Edition actually do not have that ability.
Yeah.
You could. It's a risk to find out.
And if she wanted to run away, She does have the heroic action.
Ah, yes, you do also have the heroic action. So, yeah, actually, hypothetically, with your heroic action, you could still move as well, if you wanted to.
Okay, so then I'd get the 2. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So I can get 2 shots at it. So I'll do that. And then I will do the
So, you're going to shoot once, you're going to focus, use 2 actions to fire your first attack in melee, and then use your heroic action to move and take a second shot at your full attack. Cool?
Okay.
Make it so.
So here, so here's the
So
2.
so step by step, here's what you need to do. First, go down to your modifier on the bottom left-hand side of your screen and make sure there's a 1 in your modifier box. Then drag the attack from your third longbow shot, which includes Hunter's Mark and Precision Shot, and drop that onto the creature.
Okay.
And it'll all
Here we go.
calculate it for yourself.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my advantages, my last advantage.
Yes, because you had 2 advantages.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Nice. That is a solid hit.
Okay. And so
So now drop the damage on it as your first arrow finds purchase and hits the creature. Ooh. For 28 damage. Dang. It didn't resist it? No, it didn't resist it.
Is it because of the precision shot that it didn't resist?
No, it just didn't resist it. That's weird. All right, that's fine. Carry on. Your second action, your second attack. This one is also at your full base attack.
Does it still have the? It doesn't. Did you remove the stun? Would that do anything to
Yeah, no, the
affect
stun
its
wouldn't matter.
resistance?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, just want to make sure. Sorry.
okay, so this will just be this striking long bow.
Number 3 again. Nope, this will be number 3 again.
Oh, number. I will get this, I promise.
It's okay.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that one is a miss. You do have hero points if you want to reroll it.
All right.
I know why I didn't resist. Sorry, I'll wait.
Do you want to use the hero point?
Yep.
All right. Oh, and that turns into a solid hit.
Okay.
And then drop
Here
your
we
damage.
go.
It's looking good. And another 22 points of damage. Aelith, with your arrow, the first hit strikes it. The second hit, and then you watch as the creature falls to the ground. Black ichor pouring from its eyes and mouth as it is no longer. The beast is slain. Well done.
All right, Bill, let's get out of here.
Yep. So
Alright.
to help Aelith up, Bell will
Wait,
hold.
check if there's anything down there quick.
There's nothing down
No,
there but corpses
no,
and misery.
Flash.
Yeah, and the corpses.
Yeah.
No.
Bell will
Bones at
try to be
least.
kind and
Get
hold
out
the
of there.
base steady
Who
as
knows
Aelith
what
climbs up.
diseases are in there? Get out. Shara's like, gross, get out of there.
All right. After a few moments in which our heroes manage to climb back out and obviously straighten themselves out, Bilritar, you feeling still quite invigorated from your encounter. You exchange information, including, of course, the disappearance of Lako and everything that's been going on, and need to still proceed. I don't think anyone's in need of a dire rest now that Bilritar is healed, meaning there are 2 ways for you to potentially go. A door that resides in the corridor to the east, or the southeast, where a stairwell seems to lead down into the tree that you're in, a lot deeper. Or you can still hang here and take a moment. It's up to you.
Should
And of course, we've got the door up north, which Elling, I think, said that there was something that was looking at her strange beyond. Because Elling did peek into what's effectively the room up there.
Aelith is going to go and listen at this door here to the east. Just listen through it.
You hear some sort of maybe humming? Some strange sounds begin to permeate. Let me see if I can find the right ones here. Aha. That's looking good. Apologies if this sounds bizarre, but we'll try it anyway. That's not it.
That is bizarre. That was a bizarre choice.
That was.
I didn't realize the shadow dogs were attacking the shower once again.
Okay, this is the sound you hear.
Ooh.
There's some... I don't know, but there's strange sound coming on the other side of this door. Can anybody hear anything from the stairs?
Noises
say,
from
so-
the other side.
So Aelith is listening to that. Bill is looking down the stairs because
It's
obviously
called
it's an
1,000
open way for things to sneak up. Does Bill see stuff from along the stairs before venturing down them?
No, it is pitch dark. So you're just gonna go down?
I've got dark vision, remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you have dark vision.
No, the dwarf has dark vision? Get out.
So it's pitch black to the point where even I can't see through it. That's...
I more mean like
disconcerting.
there's nothing. Okay, let me rephrase. There is nothing down this corridor other than the darkness. My apologies. I get what you're saying. I realize I misworded what I meant. What I meant to say is you do not notice anything of note. It does seem to lead further down into another chamber. It is a blackened chamber, is all you can really tell. So it's kind of like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna tell you. This room has been burnt to a crisp. So it's everything like the floors, the walls. It's all black. So looking at it with dark vision, you're seeing a
just wall blackness.
Right, exactly. So it's I couldn't quite find the right words to describe it, but that's what you find.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't feel as though it's magical darkness, which was
no,
my mind was like
definitely no magic, no non-magic darkness or anything like that. It's just very black in this next room up ahead.
Well, we might as well just pick a way to go because we now know that Kaneepo can just show up anywhere, like he did in the floor a second ago.
As long as we get out of this room, I'm happy.
Do you think that noise is related to the seed that we need to destroy?
Well, there's
Sure.
only
Does
one
seed
way to
make that
find
noise?
out, and that's to open the door and see if
I
we
mean,
can
we
get
have-
any type of view.
Yeah, or I suppose we could clear out whatever's down the stairs, since that's not a door.
Yeah. Certainly black down there. Maybe it's already been destroyed.
Okay, I'm going to... Luciar's going to pull Magnus out of the bag and check on D'Artagnan and Monty. Cool, everybody's fine, hopefully. Just plop Magnus back on the ground and ask him to go down the stairs and take a look around and come back up.
Oh, that's not a good expression.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna make me kill a
Don't
cat.
eat my cat.
You might be a mute, Dag, by the way.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Oh, you're just whispering.
I'm just contemplating how I'm gonna deal with being cancelled after I kill a cat in my stream.
Well,
Okay.
the magical
Alright.
familiar. He can come back, I imagine. I don't know, but still.
I feel like he's a Oh, that's true. He was a donation, wasn't he?
The Hellcat
Well,
form,
we
yeah.
can-
And he's my familiar from
Oh, your
Witch, so
regular
I
familiar.
imagine I would be sent another one if needed. It'd be like, well, we're gonna poof Magnus back into being.
How many hit points does Magnus have?
In his normal form, he's got 25. I mean his Hellcat form. So I don't know if that applies to his regular form.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
You see that it's for one of the first times it's not the idol I'm talking to, it is the puppet. If 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 you want, my friend here can go down, and if anything looks scary, I can just they can pop out of it like existence,
Oh.
and then
I appreciate the sentiment, but it's one of those things of like, if that's the decision that the character's gonna make, we're gonna go with it.
okay.
But I appreciate what
She
you
thought
are.
she could just sneak the cat down to take a look and then have him report
exactly.
back if
And
there's
there's
anything
and
scary
keep in mind,
there.
there's no way to understand the threat that's ahead, because for no apparent
Yeah, that's
reason,
fair.
for no visible apparent reason, blood begins to erupt from the tiny kitty cat. In the center of its body, a hole that is about the size of maybe a golf ball suddenly appears as you hear a yowling, blood, and 18 points of damage hits Magnus.
Oh my god. Char is panicked. She will run down toward him.
Okay.
Hoping
Oh,
he's coming
boy.
toward her. Like
y-
she's running to the stairs.
So hang on.
Like,
Do you go? So question. Obviously, Magnus is going to come back, but are you going to down on the stairs as well, or are you waiting where you were at?
I'm running to meet him.
Okay,
so
yeah, easy. He jumps.
yeah.
Yeah, Magnus jumps into your arms. The wound is
Okay.
deep, but not. But I mean, it's okay. I'd like
Yeah,
to say
no,
it is
it's-
not life-threatening, but it is quite a deep wound.
Yeah, no, she's going to then
Ooh.
sit down and treat wounds.
Okay.
All right, that's 10 minutes, everyone.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
well,
Well,
you're
Well, I
doing
had
that.
battle medicine. I don't know if that helps.
Oh
but
yeah, no, then
she's
that's
treating
around. That's
wounds.
around. You're fine. Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend
I
10
was gonna
minutes.
say. Oh, were you gonna do something?
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna sit down and treat wounds, then I'm just gonna concentrate and get my focus back.
Well, yeah, if you want to take 10, that's fine.
If you're taking 10, then I'll take 10.
So
I'm treating him.
Aelith,
Lushar does not care what
Aelith-
anyone else is doing right now.
yep. Go to the head of the stairs and can I detect magic?
There is no magic further up ahead.
Where is treat wounds? Where are you hiding?
Okay.
All you see is the pitch dark staircase leading down to the pitch dark room with pitch dark walls and a pitch dark ceiling. There's no magic concealing anything. There is no shadow stuff or bizarre darkness clinging more than anywhere else in this. And you have failed to heal.
Can I hero point that?
You know what?
You do have a
She must still
second.
have yeah, she's still got a second
Oh,
inspiration.
that's right.
You do,
I
yeah,
do
sorry,
have
you
the
do have.
other.
Yeah, you do have the second
Okay,
inspiration.
let
So
me do that
yes.
first. Try that first. No, god dang it! Now I will use a hero point.
All right. Use your
Come
hero
on,
point.
hero point.
Do the heal.
Come on, come on.
As
Just
Michael
go
uses
straight
a
for the
jinx
heal.
point.
Mhm.
And
Oh, okay.
No. As in, you just still need to roll for the heal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do not kill my cat, folks.
I'm not trying.
I know.
It's Guards.
The
Oh,
dice
actually-
are trying to
Okay.
kill my cat.
Also, I do have some news on that. By the way, just to give everyone a little bit more, right now the familiar is a very sensitive little thing because there were originally no supporting rules surrounding familiars in Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered. However, I am pleased to announce that as of August 1st, Pathfinder Player Core 2 includes details surrounding making a more robust and usable familiar, including a bunch of new stats, new powers, new abilities, which Magnus will get as soon as we get the Fantasy Grounds update to ship that through. So do not worry. This is about as weak and fragile as Magnus will get.
All right, she's just gonna bandage
Cry.
up his wounds and be like,
Just be sobbing.
whatever. She's holding him, and she's just like, I'm not going down there.
Are
Yeah.
there
She's just holding him. She's just holding him flat out. She's just
Yeah.
holding him. He's not walking. Nothing.
Look,
did you say there was any sound coming from down there? Or is it just that room?
There is no sound coming from down there either. The sound is coming from the room. I mean, if you listen hard, you can hear the same sound, just more distant.
Do we want to see what's down here?
How was the 10 minutes?
Magnus has no idea
I'm
what
done.
attacked him. He just knows he got hurt. He didn't see anything. He's like holding it.
Belrotar?
I don't know.
I have an
Okay.
idea of how we can check, but because we can't, you said nothing happened, but if something attacked him, I might be able to try something.
I'm just don't go on the
he's-
stairs. He got attacked
No.
somewhere on there.
I don't know how this works. So Aelith, can you stand back a little bit?
Sure. Yes.
So this is the trouble when, as a player, I have a
So-
very good. Is there a suitable role I can make Dag for it? See if Bilbertar would know of things that could attack and be very, very threatening in such a very, very dark black space.
Oh, good question.
This is me trying to gauge what Bill would know from
Make a
combats and all that he's
religion
done.
check.
Thank you.
Arsini, you may continue what you were doing.
Yep. Basically, from the other day, I've had a cantrip that I essentially kind of used as we were kind of vomiting up the creature that the Undertaker had killed and served us. As I kind of upchucked some dust. I was thinking of using ancient dust to kind of spit dirt out. It says you cough up a cloud of gray soil, echoing the dust in the graves of Kemnebi's many victims. Each creature in the area takes negative damage equal to your spellcasting modifier and 1 persistent negative damage depending on the force save. I kind of want to see if I can just use the dust.
I'm sorry.
Just
Give me
cover the
2
hallway.
seconds. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm coughing up ancient dust.
What ability? What cantrip is this, or what are you doing?
It's called ancient dust. It says you
Ancient
cough
dust.
up a
Hold on. Give me a look at this.
Yeah.
You cough up a cloud of gray soil, echoing the dust in the graves of Kemnebi's many victims. Every creature in the area takes negative damage equal to your spell casting and a persistent negative damage depending on the fort save. First of all, I don't know who Kemnebi is, but I'm just about to look them up. Kemnebi, Pathfinder.
I was gonna say it was a
Doesn't
spell
sound
that was
very
in
nice.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do know Kemnebi. I didn't
Yeah.
know he had a name. Kemnebi is a vampire chancellor of the Bloodlords. He's formed a council of necromancers who practice as a governing body in the lands of Geb. Neat.
the lands of Geb. I
No,
love
it's
it.
fine. It's fine. So, let me get this straight. Do you remember when a zebra man came in, said, "That dude's evil, I'm gonna murder him"? You're now watching as he vomits out the dead remains of, like, vampire victims. So, basically, they fall,
The soil.
dealing negative damage. No, is it soil? I thought it was
Yeah, it says you cough up a cloud of gray soil.
oh yeah, gray soil. Yeah, gray soil. Yeah. So yeah,
So
that's it.
effectively, they're grave dirt.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's grave dirt. And yeah, it just coats the ground.
Nothing looks covered other than just the walls and stuff.
Yeah, nothing is covered.
Okay, yeah.
Meanwhile, the
Just
party's
doing
just looking
nothing.
at you like,
It's like, what
what
the
is
fuck?
that?
You didn't say anything before when I was vomiting up the what was the what was it? What
Meanwhile,
was it?
same character. Grave dust. Also, I heal by ripping out people's bones. Let's go. Because I don't know tonal whiplash. Anyway, carry on. Fucking.
Arseni,
Alright.
I feel like Mushara is gonna edge away from Arseni. Like, just
I was
like,
gonna stand back.
yeah, she and Magnus are taking a step back. She had some ideas, but
Yep.
I know it's 7 dooms that we've got the grasshopper conscience. I feel like we need one here.
Blah. This is-
Arseni, I feel like all of us being in a torture chamber has been getting to you. Maybe we go somewhere else?
Yeah, I don't. Well, obviously, we don't know what's down here, so maybe
let's,
we
let's
probably
just
shouldn't
leave
go
it for
down
now.
here.
Alright.
It's giving me the same kind of heebie-jeebies that I was getting when we first went to go find, when we first went to go find Bolin, when we had to go into the like shadowy area. It gives me the same heebie-jeebies as that, and I did not like that at all. So we're just gonna ignore it and go somewhere else.
Okay.
And get
yeah.
out of the torture chamber. Please let me leave this. I am very unhappy here. Please.
Yeah. Bill will just respond saying, if Magnus didn't see it, I'd rather fight something that at least we can see.
Can't smack what I
Alright.
can't see. I see this door.
Yeah.
Let's open the door then.
So,
All right.
okay.
Bill will step up
Mushara's
to
like,
open the door.
I can try to open it from a distance.
That's okay.
I guess.
Bill's already opened
or-
the door.
We got it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
As he gets sprayed by another set of.
All right.
Uh.
As you open the door, the noise you heard before gets louder. And
What in the hell is that?
let's see.
oh dear. Is that what Aelip just said out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No.
Okay,
Um,
here we go. All right. Within this large chamber called the reproduction lab,
Ugh.
this chamber before you is split into 2 areas. The lower area, where you find yourself in now, and an upper area with what appears to be 2 large, glowing cocoons, almost like these leathery sacks that illuminates the room with this soft orange light. A gray tree rises up and weaves its branches over these 2 egg sacs. And white leaves seem to hang suspended in the air between these 2 pods. In this room, you see, mumbling around, this individual. A gray-skinned male humanoid wearing goggles upon his brow. He flips them over onto his eyes and says, "Yes, yes, soon my work will be complete. All I need now is the right resources, the ingredients for life itself. They all called me mad. But who's mad now?"
Okay. With Baylor, can
Um,
I figure out what he is or no? Would that
No,
apply?
he is not a fae.
All right.
Oh. The evil branch connected to the power core. The power core connected to the switch over here by the extra thing. before I put this little egg in the orb.
So, if he's going to do anything that can, from a distance that we are just now, can we see what type of egg it is that he's trying to put into?
It's like a big flesh sack thing. Everything here looks bizarre and wrong.
Yeah.
Ah, wunderbar.
Do we
I'll
talk
whisper.
to him
I'll whisper
and
to
then leave?
Belrotar. Can just go in. Either that, or we
You
go
can go in.
downstairs.
I was going to say, do you want diplomacy or do you want to do you want me to distract him?
Well, maybe diplomacy. Figure out what this is.
But we'll just give a slight nod, even though he knows he's not the best man to do this, and step in
Okay.
to address the individual.
All right. As you step forward, he says, "Wait! Do not take a single step further." He turns to face you.
And
Your shoes are
Why?
muddy and filthy. Take them off if you wish to come up here. He then carries on fussing over his machine.
I look down at my boots. It's just, I'm guessing this is effectively the same type of terrain as everything else. It's still muddy inside here.
No, actually, up on that ledge, pretty clean, actually.
May
Okay,
I
but
ask your name?
Well, not taking their subtleties, we'll use the steps to basically kick off any stray debris, but not actually kick off his boots as he starts to step up.
As you do so, he looks back. Wat is das? Ich leef frustratie so dat shit wou like iets so like all die waar gaan doen dus.
You have an issue with dirt?
Do I have all the sensitive equipment? Ignoramus only thinks of himself with no regard for any of the sciences. You are clearly a man who has an IQ lower than room temperature in the frozen circles. Take off your shoes, sir.
Oh boy. Okay, Lushar like, oh no, it's getting out of control over there. Let me see if I can talk us out of this.
Der Flanish Kuchen.
Yeah, Phil's just looking around saying, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe perhaps you do not speak the English language. Your
What
fucking
English?
shoes, you take them off, you put them on the ground. Unga bunga.
We'll
Fucking
just stay down
stupid
here, Phil.
fucking-
Come down.
My God.
We'll stay down here.
Lashara, what's English?
I
Talden.
don't speak that one. It's okay. I don't speak that one.
Oh, it's
okay.
amazing how you have no physical anatomy, but still you can be a smartass.
What?
Okay. Let's just calm down and not upset him. He's clearly very busy at work. We were
What are
just
you
curious
working
as
on?
what your work was. Yes.
My work? No. This is far too complicated to have to explain. But I will.
Well,
So,
lovely.
what I am doing here is I am treading on the very coattails of God. You see, so many people in this world are defined by the skin in which they are born. You, born an elf, doomed forever to live longer than those who you call your comrades. Except for this guy, he is a skeleton.
As you see, we're still in the other room.
But what of the halflings and the dangers they face? Prejudice, war, slavery. What if I told you there was a way to rectify this. To make it so that changing your very physical anatomy was as easy as taking off your fucking shoes!
What if you don't have shoes?
Okay? Too fucking stupid, Simons.
What
Well,
is your name?
So sorry. Please carry on.
They call me Professor Luxie.
Okay.
Ooh.
As this
Professor?
conversation's going on, Bill's just sat down on the base of the stairs waiting.
Yes.
He's just sitting on the stairs just now.
And I can do it. I have made all the necessary changes. This machine is now fully operational. And all I need is my first test subject to prove
What does it do?
once and for all.
Sorry.
Did you just fucking ask me what this fucking thing does after?
I was in the other room, sorry.
Well, I mean, he's a skeleton. I don't think they have.
They don't have brains? Yes, I can fucking see this.
Yes.
Dr. Luxie,
Yes, tiny puppet.
why does everybody know I'm a puppet? Why is that the first thing people
Oh,
know?
sorry, my apologies. Yes, what is it, tiny child? You clearly do not pay taxes, so you are clearly a child.
Yeah. Or just choose not to, but we don't know. So, when did you start this?
It was a long process. When Kaneepo brought me here and showed me the power of the shadows harnessed as he does between the realms, it made me wonder, why waste time killing people? Why whip and strip them of their very essence when you can simply exterminate the pieces that you do not want? You do not want to be short anymore? Then we will put you in the machine and make you tall. You do not wish to smell like wet dog? Do not worry, Mr. Dogman. We can turn you into a turtle. These are so many of the simple applications of my machine. But no, Mr. Kaneepo the Slim is all no elf this and no elf that. Ha! Well, I will prove to him that I, the great and powerful Dr. Luxie, have finally come to the genius revelation that will award me renowned fame, maybe some bitches.
Rude.
Could it give me my skin
That's not a
back?
very that's
Yes.
not a kind thing to say.
Yes, it can.
What?
Could give
I
me
can
my
grow
back.
skin. It's very easy. It's among the very simplest things that this machine can do.
What
Do
does
you really want to try
Kaneepo want it for?
What does Kaneepo want it for? He wants to put elves in it. If there are no elves,
For what?
there are no elves. And there, genocide avoided.
But
Wait, so he wants to
Then-
turn elves into other beings?
No,
But
well,
then-
no, he wants to kill all the elves. Wipe them out. He says, "Oh, look at this boogie curse I can do, and I will turn all of the elves into the dead." But I say, why bother? Why worry about turning all the elves dead? Because you may accidentally end up killing a whole bunch of other people, which I have scientifically proven if his new version of the curse hits Sevenarches, you will see everybody will die. And that is good to no one except this man who is a skeleton. I'd like to continue to point this out because that is not normal. But
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 if-
what?
if you make all the elves change, then they lose all their stories. They
Yes.
lose.
Their culture, their
why should-
identity, they're gone.
Why should they have to change for somebody else being mean?
Well, that depends on your definition of mean. See, I do not decide who goes in the machine. That is not my department. Sorry. Oppenheimer jokes. That is not my department. All I do is make the machine. Now I must test to see if it works.
What would you do if you went in the machine? What would you change?
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to see the sun. I cannot see it. It's why I use the goggles. The light is too bright. This is a flaw. But perhaps by walking in, I can transform my own body into something to overcome this weakness. And then think, who knows what I would be capable of? What if I had more arms? 2 heads?
That would be really cool, but being an elf isn't a flaw. And on a scientific level, you'd be losing a lot of,
Look,
biological diversity?
Look, you're arguing to the wrong person. I do not care who goes in the machine. I care that I made the machine. Look at it. Isn't it amazing? I bet you couldn't even tell me how this thing works.
One person goes in one side and then comes out the other side?
Okay, listen here, smartass. It is far more complicated than that.
Well, it's good to get the simple idea out.
But yes, that's exactly what happens. You go in this side, you come out that side, you are different. Fuck.
I'm gonna. Can I whisper to Lashara?
She's like, "Ah." You just like coughed out like dead stuff everywhere.
Oh,
Like,
sorry. Like,
yeah.
This seems bad, right? Like, is this something?
This seems like something that Kaneepo can weaponize against everybody.
Destroy it. He said he hates
Lashara's
dirt,
been
right?
slowly in the back.
Yep.
Getting her
What?
bow.
Yep. While they're doing that, Bill is now, after having sat down the steps, reached down and has picked up a nice handful of dirt from the ground.
Yeah, I was to say Lashara, like, he hates dirt, right?
Yes, I mean it's clearly a lab. You don't want dirt in the lab because that will mess up your experiments.
And I've got an idea. I volunteer.
Ah, a
I want my
volunteer.
skin back.
Now, make a deception
No.
check if you do not intend to actually volunteer.
I mean, I do volunteer to go in, but at the same time, I have a plan, so I will.
If
roll
you
a
are
deception check.
bullshitting, Neil, make the roll to determine if he senses your bullshit. Oh, look!
I get to roll 2 more times because you gave me triple advantage.
I did give you triple advantage. Go on.
Oh, that's diplomacy. Oops. Deception. And then 1 more.
All right, 23.
23.
23 is the highest. Let's see if he can perceive your bullshit.
Oh.
Dad comes
It's the
to play.
goggles.
So, tell us your plan, Neil.
The plan was to go in to
Mhm.
get ready, and then I was going to cast ancient dirt to throw dirt on the inside of this machine.
Sure. He knows you're up to something, but he doesn't see any hesitation to enter the machine. Ergo, he will allow you to pass.
Sweet.
Right, well, first, take off your shoes.
Uh,
And Ayla
Okay.
curses under her breath.
yeah, take my feet off, I guess.
You're wearing slippers.
Oh, I guess so, yeah. Okay, I take them off.
Hey, you can't walk around barefoot. People will wonder.
Yeah,
So I enter this side, right?
Yes, step right in there. Do not worry. The lights are little tiny butterflies that has been captured and will only be in this area. Do not worry. Plus, no butterflies have been harmed in the making of this machine. They are all attracted to the energies. I like to call it the butterfly effect.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right. Now, all I need to do is speak the incantation. Clapnock,
Oh,
Verap,
fuck.
Pelafaran.
I had coughed and cast it. Ancient
All right.
dirt.
Cool. You cast it and it fills with dirt. He speaks the words, He looks at you spitting up dirt, and he just rolls it. Well, you can't see it because he's wearing goggles, but he rolls his eyes as the machine comes to life. It begins to glow and emanate.
Uh-oh, wait.
Yes.
The dirt does absolutely nothing to the machine.
Okay. I was like, wait a
All
minute.
right.
Am I good about that dirt skin?
As this is going on, Bill will just clap his hands, so there's just a cloud of dust from all the dirt that he's picked up. So, seriously, what is your... Seeing if it blows up to piss him off and distract him. Seriously, what is the problem with dirt up there?
As he looks down, he's sort of, he's now stepping off the dirt that you know, Asini has dropped, and he looks at your dirt. He says, because it could corrupt the process. But no matter. Either way, I doubt he'll not get skin.
I mean,
What skin
Is
will
it too
be?
late to like pull him out? Is it like
Oh,
sealed him in? And...
Well, he's not sealed in. There's no like seal per se. But you do see that he
Okay.
is slowly illuminating in the same light that now glows in the center of this chamber. Arsini, if you try to leave, you feel a massive surge of energy, almost as if the cells in your body are magnetized to this location.
Oh.
Your body is pulled back, and if you try to pull yourself forward, it feels as though you might be ripped to shreds.
okay. I won't move then.
Shar is gonna turn to Aelith and be like,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we can destroy the machine while he's in it. I don't know if it will stop the process or make things worse. What do we
Super
do?
dirt.
He's just like coughing dirt and
Ah!
maybe if he was turned into something else, it wouldn't be that bad of a thing. But anyway,
He's fine. He's a bit of an ethical science. He's all right.
I don't know enough about this machine to know if we destroy it while he's in it, if it's going to, destroy him.
Well, if he wasn't so impulsive, I could have fired at the machine.
I know.
Dr. Luxie.
Do
I
you
guess
want me
we
to
just-
still fire at the machine or no? In a loud stage whisper.
She's just like, oh God, why is this the decision on me? I don't know what it will do. I don't know what it will do. Professor.
You're,
All right.
you're muted, Dag.
So Dr. Luxie is like kicking some dirt very surreptitiously down the stairs as Viv
Yep.
asks something, I thought.
Yeah. Do you happen to know beforehand what kind of skin?
Oh, hell no. I have no clue. This is the first time it's ever been switched on. Neil, roll me a
All right.
d4.
I'm
3.
gonna let this happen, I guess.
This feels like
Blue
Grax all
shards.
over again.
She's just frozen
Okay.
in just indecision. She has, she's afraid. I don't know.
All right.
I-
Bear in mind, bear with me for a moment. I'm gonna pull up some books. But you can talk among yourselves for a little bit, or you can discuss.
Whoa.
If you want to do something and interrupt me, you can. But
Yeah.
because I know
That's not
everyone's like,
working,
when do we
guys.
interrupt? When do I do the
Yeah.
thing?
To be fair, Bill's entire plan was to actually just distract this guy, which is why he's been doing the whole dirt on the floor and just trying to pull this guy's
Me and
attention
Bill are
back
just
towards...
throwing dirt everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he-
but
Oh, yeah,
he's
he's
not
not
really trying
machine
to
you on the
focus the
floor.
attention to me.
oh yeah. You're just trying.
Aelith
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna look at Bill.
Yeah.
and
Essentially, I'm trying to keep
she's-
this guy's eyes off of the two people behind him.
Well, because he's
Okay,
on the
yeah.
stage, he's looking directly at all of you.
Yeah, but
he's looking down.
principal
yeah.
focus is...
He's looking at the
Aelith
room.
is gonna look at Bill Rotar. She kind of has her bow. Nods yes or no, waiting to see what Bill says. Because Arsini just went and did his own
Yeah.
thing.
You're behind me.
No, I'm downstairs by the door.
Okay,
we
let's
came in.
let's reiterate
Yeah.
something to make things a lot
Yeah.
simpler. For the rules of Pathfinder, there is actually no such thing as facing rules. Most people actually are considered to constantly be able to bear witness to people within the region of the line of sight. So yes, Bilrata, you will be able to see the signals. And yes, Aelith, everyone will be able to see the signal. And even though you're trying to annoy him by sprinkling dirt everywhere, this is not going to, however, elude to him suddenly being so laser focused he misses very obvious movements, like Aelith drawing a weapon directly in front of him. He is very aware of everything you guys are doing. He just does not care because Arsini is in the pod.
Guys,
Yes or no?
It could hurt
Yes or
Arseni
no?
if it could hurt Arseni if we damage it.
That's one
That's
no.
what Arsene
Yes
was
or
trying
no?
to do in the first place.
I don't know what it will do. I don't know if it will destroy him if we interrupt it. It's
That's a
already
no.
in progress.
All right, she's gonna put her bow down.
Arseni,
Okay.
you're gonna be okay, Arseni. We're right here, okay?
The dirt's everywhere.
Well, to be fair, you're not.
Okay.
To be fair, you're not in pain or anything. But okay. One,
Yeah,
two,
so-
three,
I know,
four,
it's
five,
just
six,
shooting dirt.
7, 8,
Okay, so with all of that going on behind
13, 14,
behind him,
15, 16, 17,
Bill will instead think, maybe it won't work if there's two
24,
in there. He will try to grab the grey humanoid and try to forcibly put him into the other pod.
36.
Oh,
All right, Neil.
Yep.
I would like for you to roll a D percentile till you get a number between 1 to 36. Bilrata, as you come up the steps, as a readied action, which has been prepared for the longest
my God.
fucking time.
Yep.
While we're waiting for Neil.
I got a 1.
A 1. Okay, cool. We'll keep on that one for a moment. All right.
Uh-oh.
Now, as Bilrata begins to head in that direction, the Looksee Man, as his other nomenclature happens to be, will immediately start to grow and swell in size. His body, I shed. Do not come up here wearing shoes!
Oh my God!
Oh,
And blasts you with a critical hit as a bolt of lightning.
Oh shit.
oh shit!
Let's see. Here
Oh
we go.
no.
All right. 33 points of damage. A saving throw? No saving throw. Oh, dang. Okay. And you...
Number 3 for the quick card, I guess.
Yes, so we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so that is... did I put that down there? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. You also have persistent electric damage as the electricity clings to you. Actually, I have a sound effect for it. Hold on, here we go. Kablammy. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. It does an additional 1d6 electric persistent damage, which I think rather than giving you an additional, because that seems a little harsh, I'm going to change those damages from 2d4 to 2d6 persistent. So it just ups the damage dice rather than giving you another extra on top of that, because that seems harsh. All right. So yes, as he blasts you, roll me a d8, please. 1, 2. You are blasted down the stairs, and you watch as in his large hand, just these crackles of lightning, like a Jacob's ladder between his fingers, reaches upwards. Bill, your beard is still sparking, and you are lying down, still tased by this blast. Viv, thankfully, you're, did you take off your shoes before you climbed up here?
I did.
Good. Carry on.
Actually, I muddied
Sir,
my
yes,
boots.
sir.
I prestidigitated them to look muddy.
Yep, I definitely have taken. Oh, Viv just like, fuck.
Well, I suppose it's an interesting question. Is it your child or is it just the puppet?
do you mean?
Does your child have
Because
the
if-
puppet with it?
Yeah.
The puppet's
Yep,
with,
cool.
with-
All right, cool.
At
Well,
all
that's-
times. At all times.
All right. So,
Okay. Everything's okay. Everything is fine. Let's not do that again.
oh yeah, he's just, you know,
Everything
again.
is not fine.
Okay.
Everybody, stay calm. It's okay. It's okay. Our city
The-
will be okay.
The
Yeah?
machine starts to soften its hum and whir. Neil, I would like for you to roll a d20. Odds, you're a male. Evens, you're a female. And in the event of a natural 1 or a natural 20, you're some hybrid of something in between.
NB Senny.
2.
2. So that was female?
That's even.
What did I say?
Female.
Female. All right. All of a sudden, the chamber to the south now opens. There is no sign of Arsini, as he is regurgitated out. And standing before you is a female dwarf with platinum hair, wearing the attire of Arsini, ripped and torn because it's not as broad as Arsini's body now is. But Arsini, you are now a dwarf. We will be remaking your character as a dwarf.
Nice.
I forgot.
I might need some new clothes.
And he turns and he says, Eureka! It works! I am a fucking genius!
What? That's actually really cool.
Yes! They called me mad. Well, who's mad now, mother?
Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds like a very troubling relationship with your parents.
Very destructive. But I cast
Very destructive.
all my disparages into my work, and it is paid off!
Well,
Are
seeing
okay,
this
Arsene?
thing work and hearing what he had to say about what Kaneepo wanted to possibly do with this machine, Aelith is going to fire at one of the sides of this machine.
The top side is a collection of butterflies, so you won't really hit anything. The second side is what looks to be this like leather orb, filled with some kind of fluid. The fluid has now been bursted, and it's kind of like just smudgy. And in the middle is this gray tree that has like these branches outwards. So what are you shooting at specifically?
Oh, I was thinking that if you destroyed at least one of the sides that it wouldn't work, but if you said that that's exploded, I think I'll go for the middle of it.
All right. You take your arrow and fire. As it does so, it flies across the room and with no arrow whatsoever, dunk, lands with a solid blow into the tree. The man looks at you and says,